Once upon a time, in a peaceful countryside manor, there lived a kind gentleman and his gentle young daughter. Her name was Ella. She lived happily with her loving mother, who taught her to always be kind and brave.
My dear child, no matter what happens in this world, and always remain kind and brave.
I promise, Mother.
But as time passed, her mother fell ill. Days grew quieter in the house. And one day, she was gone. Ella was left with only her father. For a while, life was quiet again. Not long after, the gentleman remarried. The manor celebrated politely, but the joy that once filled Ella's life had begun to fade. His new wife was proud and haughty, and she brought with her 2 daughters, both just like her in vanity and manners. Soon after the wedding, the stepmother revealed her true nature. She could not bear Ella's kindness and beauty, and so she made her do all the work in the house.
Cinderella, stop daydreaming and finish folding those clothes. Make sure mine are perfect.
She made Ella do the meanest work of the house. Still, she never complained. Ella worked from morning until night. Her stepsisters lived in comfort and luxury. They slept in grand rooms with shining floors and soft beds of the newest fashion. While her stepsisters slept in grand rooms, Ella was sent to a small garret at the top of the house, where she slept on nothing more than a straw bed. And when her work was done, she would sit quietly beside the chimney among the ashes. And so they began to call her Cinderella.
Look at her, covered in ashes like a little cinder wench. Perhaps we should simply call her Cinderella.
Poor Ella endured everything patiently. She never complained to her father, for his new wife ruled him entirely. One day, exciting news spread across the kingdom.
Hear ye, hear ye! A grand royal ball shall be held at the palace tomorrow night. All noble ladies of the kingdom are invited to attend.
Did you hear that? The prince is holding a grand ball at the palace. Of course! We must look absolutely perfect. The prince might choose one of us.
He will. We'll be ready.
The moment the news arrived, sisters were filled with excitement. They stood before the mirror for hours, trying on dresses, ribbons, and jewels.
Cinderella! Come here at once!
She helped them dress, arranged their hair, and listened patiently as they talked endlessly about the ball.
I shall wear my red velvet gown with the lace trim. The prince will surely notice my blue silk dress first.
Sisters, may I go to the ball as well?
You at the royal ball in those rags? Well, if you finish all your chores and find a proper gown to wear, then perhaps you may go.
The sisters laughed again, certain it would never happen. While others dreamed of the royal ball, Cinderella was left with work that never seemed to end. After the work, Cinderella quietly slipped away to the kitchen, but her thoughts were full of the royal ball.
The royal ball. It must be the most beautiful night in the whole kingdom. Oh, hello, little one. Mother's dress. Perhaps it could still be worn.
As Cinderella held her mother's old dress in her hands, a few tiny friends began to gather around her.
Oh my, are you helping too?
And before long, the quiet kitchen became a busy little workshop.
It's beautiful.
For a moment, she felt hope again. But just as Cinderella began to dream of the royal ball, the sisters suddenly returned.
Cinderella? What? That's my ribbon!
And just like that, Cinderella's beautiful dream was torn apart.
Come along, girls. We don't want to be late for the prince.
Heartbroken and humiliated, Cinderella could not bear to stay inside the house any longer.
Why does everything go wrong? Mother, I wish you were here.
Suddenly, a soft light appeared. Her fairy godmother stood before her.
What is that?
Why, dear child, why are you crying?
I wanted to go to the royal ball.
Oh, my dear, if that's all the trouble, then we shall simply fix it. First, we shall need a carriage.
With a wave of her wand, magic filled the air. A pumpkin turned into a golden carriage.
Beautiful.
But a carriage alone would not take you to the ball. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
And just like that, Cinderella's carriage now had its horses and footmen.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Oh my goodness! I'm afraid I can't go like this.
Of course you can, my dear. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Then, with a wave of the wand, the fairy godmother worked her magic, turning the torn dress into a gorgeous blue gown.
And the finishing touch.
It's beautiful.
Wait, my dear. You must remember one thing. The magic will only last until midnight.
Until midnight?
After that, everything will return to the way it was before.
Thank you so much.
And so, Cinderella rode off into the night, toward the royal ball. Far away, the royal palace shone brightly in the night. For tonight, the kingdom celebrated the grand royal ball.
So many guests, yet none feel special.
Just then, a magnificent golden carriage rolled toward the palace gates. The grand doors opened. The entire courtyard fell silent, for no one had ever seen a lady
She's
quite like
beautiful.
her.
She is beautiful.
Who is she?
Even the king whispered to the queen.
It has been many years since I have seen someone so graceful and beautiful.
The prince walked toward her.
May I have this dance?
Yes.
The prince led Cinderella to the center of the ballroom. They danced, and the prince could not take his eyes off her.
Why is he dancing with her? Why didn't he choose me?
The prince should be dancing with one of my girls.
You dance wonderfully.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I have never seen you here before.
Perhaps I was waiting for the right evening.
A magnificent feast was served. She sat beside her sisters.
Please, you must try these. The prince himself offered them. Who could she possibly be?
Suddenly, the palace clock struck 11 and 3/4.
I'm afraid I must leave now.
Wait,
She hurried away before anyone could stop her. Cinderella quickly returned to the carriage and rode home through the quiet night. She arrived just before the magic could disappear. She hurried home and eagerly told her godmother everything that had happened.
Oh, godmother, it was the most wonderful night.
I am so happy for you, my dear.
Just then, her sisters
Cinderella,
returned home from the ball.
Seen the ball. There was the most beautiful princess there tonight. The prince danced with no one but her. Everyone was staring at her.
No one knows who she is, but she must return tomorrow night.
Did the prince truly admire her?
He could hardly look away. Now hurry up, Cinderella. We need our beauty sleep for tomorrow's ball.
The next morning, the entire house was buzzing with excitement, for the prince had invited everyone to another grand ball.
Tonight the prince will surely notice us.
The carriage carrying the two sisters rolled away toward the palace.
Tonight I shall see the prince again.
Cinderella hurried to find her godmother.
Fairy godmother? Dear godmother, may I go to the ball again tonight?
Of course, my child.
With a gentle wave of her wand, the fairy godmother once again transformed Cinderella.
Remember, my child, you must return before midnight.
I promise, godmother.
With another graceful wave of her wand, the fairy godmother turned the pumpkin into a grand carriage once more. Filled with hope, Cinderella stepped inside, her heart longing to see the prince once more. That evening, the prince had been waiting eagerly for the mysterious lady to return. Then the great doors slowly opened. Cinderella stepped into the hall without a moment's hesitation and reached for her
You
hand.
must not disappear tonight.
We shall see, Your Highness.
And soon, they began to dance. The music played, and the two of them moved gracefully across the ballroom, as if no one else existed. After a while, he led her away from the crowd. For a long time, they talked, laughing gently, forgetting everything else. But time was slipping away. Then, the clock began to strike. Cinderella's smile faded. She stepped back in fear.
Wait! Please, don't go!
Before the prince could stop her, she hurried through the grand hall. In her haste, one of her glass slippers slipped from her foot and fell upon the marble floor. The prince reached it.
Wait, where did she go?
So mysterious.
She left in such haste!
I will find the one who fits this slipper.
Outside, as Cinderella ran through the gates, the magic began to fade. Her beautiful gown vanished. Her glass carriage disappeared, and once again, she was dressed in her old, simple clothes. The prince rushed to the palace gates.
Did you see a princess run past?
Your Highness, we saw no princess leave.
Only a poorly dressed girl ran past us.
Later that night, the stepmother and her daughters returned home. They spoke excitedly of the ball, of the mysterious princess, never knowing she had been beside them all along.
Was the beautiful lady there again? Yes, but she vanished at midnight, and she dropped the most beautiful glass slipper.
The prince picked it up himself. He never took his eyes off her all evening. I swear, he's completely in love with her.
Cinderella listened to everything with a smile. The next day, a royal proclamation echoed throughout the kingdom.
The prince shall marry the lady whose foot fits the glass slipper!
The slipper was tried on every lady in the kingdom, but none could wear it.
No, not this one either.
At last, it was brought to her two sisters, but it fit neither of them.
It's too tight. Surely I've grown overnight.
It almost fits.
No, it does not.
At last, Cinderella stepped forward.
Let me see if it will fit me.
Her sisters burst into laughter as she began to try it on. And to everyone's astonishment, the slipper fit perfectly. And then she revealed the other slipper. Then her godmother appeared. And with a gentle touch of her wand, Cinderella's clothes became richer and more magnificent than ever before. The room fell silent. Every eye widened in disbelief.
It's her! Cinderella.
They fell at her feet, begging for forgiveness, but Cinderella, kind as ever,
Cinderella,
forgave
we're
them.
so sorry. Please forgive us. I forgive you both, with all my heart.
The prince knew he had found the one he was searching for.
You are even more beautiful than before.
And still the same at heart.
Cinderella gave her sisters a place in the palace, and soon they were married to noble lords. The day of the wedding arrived, and the palace shimmered brighter than ever.
I promise to cherish and love you forever.
And I promise to be by your side, always.
Guests from across the kingdom gathered to witness the joyous union of Cinderella and the prince. The kingdom celebrated a wedding unlike any before. And so, with kindness and love, they lived happily ever after.
If you loved this story, child, tap hype and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.